Before the multi-level marketing company pyramid scheme Tranzact card was born, there were a number of other companies. And I want to tell you the story about the Digital Vault and Rev Card. This was a card that was supposed to revolutionize the banking industry. This was all these representatives were signing up, and they were convinced that this was going to, you're going to be saving so much money on everyday purchases. They were told this as well. And many of them, just like Tranzact card participants, were waiting to receive this card that never seemed to come. The Rev Card story starts in 2019, and yes, it was run by Richard Smith. I'm going to show you some Facebook posts from 2019 as participants were getting very excited to share this new opportunity with this new banking card. See if you see any similarities between this and Tranzact cards. This was July 4th, 2019. The reason why Rev Card is so brilliant is that it saves you money as you live your life. Yes, thousands of people are earning around the world, but the brilliance lies in the savings. Those of us plugging in now will reap massive rewards as the world scrambles to get their cards in a few months. Say hello to Rev Card. Not a card, it's awesomely better. All-in-one financial instrument, all transactions in one place, earns you a percentage of the $40 billion that banks make on swipe fees. Sounds a little bit familiar, doesn't it? That's because these scams are often familiar. They just keep borrowing concepts, building on them, iteration after iteration. What if you could represent a company who knows where the world is headed and intends to get there first, has a patent on high technology, is progressive and broad in perspective, offers superb training and resources, has a stellar compensation plan, is global and expanding continually? And the Rev Card will be an absolute game changer. Imagine replacing every single card in your purse or wallet with one card. This had much higher aspirations than Tranzact card. Tranzact card is a mere debit card. Wait till you see what Rev Card was supposed to do. No matter where you go, if there is a discount or savings offered, your card already knows and instantly applies the discount. Your card uses a biometric thumbprint reader to give you the ultimate security. 1.7-inch OLED touchscreen. The Rev Card also includes GPS, Bluetooth, microphone, speaker. The list goes on and on. It also shoots flames. Not to mention you earn commissions every time someone you have referred swipes their card. Message me for info. This card sounds amazing. Shall we look at what it was supposed to do?
We're about to change your financial world. Is it cool? Yeah. Is it convenient? Absolutely. Will it change the way you live? We think so. Welcome to our network's new Rev Card, the best card you will ever own, the last card you'll ever need. Check out the power pack technology of the Rev Card.
I think it's also the card that never happened. I think I'm going to minimize it. Look at this thing, though. It has everything in it.
1.73-inch OLED touchscreen, dynamic EMV chip, biometric print reader, charging points, mic, speaker.
It had a microphone and a speaker in it. Can you imagine all your credit cards, everything is just in this one card, and it's with a multi-level marketing company? I can't see what could possibly go wrong.
Bluetooth antenna, same thickness as a standard card. So, what does this technology mean for you? 1. Rev Card is...
It means you're going to get scammed!
Partnered with over 300,000 businesses, from hotels to restaurants to retail stores. Names like Hilton, Marriott, Cold Stone, Domino's, Famous Footwear, Subway, and more. 2. Receive discounts with a single...
Remember that first Facebook post I showed you where it showed a meal from Subway? So they had this, they're showing the savings from one of these partners,
Swipe. No need to search for coupon codes or shop for deals. Rev Card recognizes where you're at and shares relevant offers. 3. Load multiple cards onto the Rev Card and consolidate everything into one. Gift cards, store loyalty cards, bank cards, and more. Simply choose which card to use and complete your purchase. 4. Earn points and rewards on every transaction, then redeem at nearly 1 million merchants. 5. Protect.
Oh, that's why it didn't work. They didn't have a a Z Club. You could redeem them at merchants. What a dumb idea. That's probably why Rev Card failed. Not like Tranzact Card. Tranzact Card is so different.
With 4 times the security, Rev Card is packed with a biometric fingerprint reader, GPS, and a cellular chip. 6. Need to split dinner or send cash to a friend? Easy enough.
Need to clean your dishes? Need to have your back scratched? Rev Card will do that for you too.
Instantly transfer money to any Rev Card holder. 7. Pay bills, direct deposit, shop online, all on Rev. 8.
Can you imagine though, like if this was being sold to you and it's just your neighbor down the street? My girl Sally has this new bank card. It's like, yeah, I'm going to just give my girl Sally, I'm going to like go through her and do all my banking. Like, are you fucking nuts? There's no way I would ever do anything like this. I would never trust my financial information with just somebody who used to be in pharmacy or in Arbonne. And now suddenly they're in, Rev Card or Tranzact Card.
Deposit or withdraw cash at over 1 million ATM locations. Now for the best part. As a charter member of our network, not only will you earn rewards and discounts on your own Rev Card purchases, but you'll earn every time someone in your network swipes. So don't wait. Become a charter member and start earning today.
So that was one of the little advertisements that I found on Facebook. And now I want to show you this video from Richard Smith. This is creepy. I was just watching it and I'm like, oh, this guy reminds me of when I was watching Tiger King. He would be one of those guys that would buy an exotic cat. That's the feeling I get. And it was weird enough just watching. It's a very short video, but then what he says at the end, there's no need for him to say this. You're going to see what I mean.
I'd like to welcome you to our network. I am your president. We call ourselves our network because this literally is our network. It's the first network that was created with our energy. We have 3 fundamental guiding principles. The first one is find out where the world's going and get there first. With the advent of the Rev Card and what we're doing with this smart card to allow you to get paid when other people save.
And I don't believe this this Rev Card, it ever launched. I don't believe anything ever happened. I think it just piddled out and it went away. And now there's this Tranzact Card. And who knows how many other multi-level marketing companies have had something like this. I'm pretty sure World Ventures also had a card.
We are definitely in the forefront of where the world's going. Second one is make more money than you spend.
Make more money than you spend. Get this next promotion, you're going to get double the Z-Bucks. Double the Z-Bucks. For every $1 you spend, you're going to get $2 in our Z Club store. I wonder if this is the similar kind of thing, except they didn't have an R store. They had an R network.
Our very unique compensation and the savings that you make from presenting the Rev Card to over 375,000 different merchants that give you discounts. You easily will be able to make more money than you spend.
You'll easily be able to make more money than you spend. What does that mean? By spending money, you're going to be getting more money back? Come on. This is a scam, It's so heartbreaking to see so many good people buy into something like this and defend the very con that they're a part of. And I've seen some really strange Tranzact Card comments. I'm really alarmed. Some of these comments, they're really strangely written. The brainwashing is deep with Tranzact Card participants. You can barely make sense of what they're saying. They'll use some emojis in strange places. They'll be like, there's this feeling that there's definitely us versus them, that it's also faith. There's this weird religious twist as well. And also like socioeconomic, I think. Also like this perception of rich and poor. Only the rich can do this. And Tranzact Card is going to level the playing field for the average, ordinary person to enjoy the good things in life. Get ready, because he's going to say this third point, and this is the one that's creepy as fuck.
Here at our network. And last but not least, the principle of giving back. Literally, we ask you to lose your life in the betterment of others.
Literally, we ask you to lose your life in the betterment of others. What in the fuck are you saying? That's not literally. Why would you say something like this? This doesn't make any sense. You're not going to war. You're joining a pyramid scheme. This was our network. This is before Tranzact card. But this kind of like, this mindset of being like, I must sacrifice myself, literally lose my life. I know this sounds ridiculous if you have never been in an MLM, but this shit escalates fast.
Literally, we ask you to lose your life in the betterment of others. And
literally, we ask you to lose your life in the betterment of others. For a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme that never even got off the ground with, was it also a 3x10 matrix? It's funny, there's like this 3x10 matrix is so popular these days. Paid per letter has it, on passive has it. Does Tranzact card have it too? I don't know. It's so hard to keep track of all these scams. But we want you to literally lose your life. Why the hyperbole? Why so violent? Why do you need to talk about people losing their lives? For a card that has Bluetooth on it? Biometric reading? As a speaker? What are you talking about? But this makes sense when you look at it in terms of cult control, manipulation. People feel like they're going to be serving a higher purpose. Well, because they're servant leaders. It's really amazing how easily manipulated people are. And once you know what to look for, these red flags, it's easy to see. But if you've never been taught, if you've grown up in a household where your parents, thought multi-level marketing was this amazing business opportunity, you're a prime target, You can get sucked into something like this. It doesn't have to be Rev Card. It doesn't have to be Tranzact card. It could be pharmacy makeup. It could be Avon. It could be Mary Kay. People are like, wait a second, those are MLMs too. They've been around forever. Yeah, they're also MLM pyramid schemes. They're cultic frauds. That's the more accurate description of them. Jettison the business language, because they're not businesses. These are cultic frauds.
For that, you will get rewarded justly. Thank you for joining us.
It's like this biblical thing. You literally lose your life for the betterment of others, and you're going to be rewarded justly. Nobody was rewarded justly. What happened to Rev Card? Or surprise, it's Tranzact card. And that's our network. Our network never happened. Our network just went away. Just like at some point, Tranzact card is going to go away. This next video I'm going to show you is a little bit of the Tranzact card compensation plan. It's one of my goals, creating anti-MLM content to help people identify what a scam looks like. And if you ever come across any company starting to draw this out, this is a pyramid scheme. This is a fraud. It doesn't matter what language they use. It doesn't matter if they say that you don't need to recruit. It's not a requirement. You can if you want to, but you're not going to be pressured into it. None of these words matter. Look at what's happening right in front of you. This is a scam, and they all do it. Once you recognize it, it's easy to spot. So here we go. This is the Tranzact card comp plan.
Okay, now let's go over how you become a senior manager. What's going to happen here is you're going to need to make sure that all three of your DBOs that are underneath you have at least 3 DBOs underneath them. Then they're going to become a manager. You're going to do that then one more time here, and they're going to do that one more time right over here. Okay?
So what does that look like? It looks like a pyramid. Well, that's because it is a pyramid scheme. You have 3 people below you. Each of those people have 3 people below them. Those 3 people have 3 people below them. On and on it goes. It goes on to infinity, apparently. Take a look at this. This is 2019. This is from our card, Rev Card, Digital Vault. Signing up to the Digital Vault is free, so commissions are paid on merchant fees and monthly count. There's you, there's 3 people, and then those 3 people recruit 3 people. Next one we're going to look at is paid per letter, another 3x10 matrix. So let's see how this works.
The 5th one goes to the center, the 6th one goes to the right, the 7th goes to the center, or left center, right? It just keeps going and building like this. That's how the company matrix works. It's going to go down to infinity. It's going to keep going until every single level is filled up, down to 100 levels, 100,000 levels.
It cannot go down to 100 levels or 100,000 levels because it's a pyramid scheme. You can't get anywhere near 100 levels. You'd exceed the population of the earth. This is the really hard thing about speaking out against multi-level marketing companies and pyramid schemes, because it preys on really good people. People that want to see the world a better place. They are, a lot of people will work very hard. And a lot of times people's altruism is taken advantage of. Sometimes people are greedy, but mostly people don't know what they're getting involved in. And this is what it's like. It's like you're on an airplane and 100 people on those airplane are determined they are going to jump out of the airplane. They all have packs on their back, but only one pack actually has a parachute in them. 99 people that are going, the other 99 people are going to jump out and they're going to jump to their death. Everybody else on the airplane is telling them that they don't have any parachute in their pack, but the people are, they don't care. People involved in this, in Tranzact card, in paid per letter, in Monet, in Arbonne, in any and every multi-level marketing company, Primerica, WFG, name it, name one. All of them will tell you that you're a hater, you're uncoachable, you're negative, you're a naysayer, you just don't believe. They will argue with you. You will show them that there's nothing in their backpack. There's no parachute there, and they won't see it. They will fight you. They will think that you're the problem. And you'll see them racing out to jump out of the plane. And the really sad thing is that the only person that actually has a parachute in their backpack is a person like Richard Smith. They've known all along. That's what's really disturbing about this. It's hard to speak out against multi-level marketing companies because when you're pointing out the scam, the very people that you're trying to reach perceive you as a hater, as evil, as something trying to harm them, when you're actually trying to reach them, to help them critically think, be like, just take a step away. Look at what's going on right in front of you. Look in your backpack. There is no parachute there. I am not the enemy. I'm not jumping out of the plane. I'm just sitting in here trying to tell you to look at what's in your backpack. And you'll have these people that are believing that they can manifest a parachute, that the parachute will just appear, jump and the safety net appears, all manner of things. You know, and I don't know how to reach people the best. I know that when I began making anti-MLM content, I got some really good advice from a friend that said, Daniel Bolster, she has a podcast from Huns to Humans, to create anti-MLM content for people who have already exited, people who already know that these are pyramid schemes, you know, kind of coming at it from that perspective. And I found that really helpful. But there's the part of me too that I know just when I was waking up, I wasn't fully out yet. And I began to look at anti-MLM content. And so I think of the people that might now be getting anti-MLM content and they're curious. And you might still see me as a hater. You still might not be able to hear what I have to say. But I'm thinking of you as I'm making these videos. I know you're a good person. I know you really love your product, whatever it is, whether it's Tranzact card, whatever company you're in. I know that you wouldn't think of yourself as a mean and malicious person. I know that you want to help people, and I know that you believe that you're helping people. And the truth is that you are in a commercial cult, and your mind is not your own. Your behavior is predictable. Your responses are predictable. There's a reason why I delete a lot of comments on my content, because this isn't the place for you to try to recruit people into your pyramid scheme. And it's not the place to use your scripts, even though you think that they're not scripts. When you're in a commercial cult, you keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. When the few times that I've responded to somebody that is still in an MLM cult, the behavior is always the same. I always regret that decision. It's like, it's violent. The response is always extremely aggressive. It's usually attacking my appearance, or the response is always aggressive. There'll be message after message after message. Sometimes some of you will follow me from social media platform to social media platform after I block you. You don't know boundaries, and you don't know how to respect when someone tells you no. You feel entitled to trample on people's boundaries. You feel entitled to treat other people poorly. And you can say whatever you want about being in an MLM that you love and is so different, but your behavior shows otherwise. I hope that you continue to critically think. A very big and special thank you to Chelsea for shouting out this channel. I appreciate you. And thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next one. You guys are not even gonna believe this. Tranzact Card still hasn't released their little green card, but that doesn't matter. I just walked across the stage at our first event. I've actually recruited the most people in the entire company, which means I'm at the top of the compensation plan. All those haters out there telling me it was a pyramid scheme, telling me that I'm scamming people. All of those people, they don't pay your bills, and they don't pay my bills. My downline pays my bills. Also, all those haters and naysayers that were making fun of our Z-Bucks store, look at what I just got. A cat toy. That's Yoda. This only cost me 75,000 Z-Bucks, and I only had to pay $14.99 shipping. Tranzact Card is disrupting the banking industry. We are FDIC insured. I don't know what that means, but I know that other people know what it means. And Tranzact Card is not an MLM. It doesn't matter that Richard Smith had made some other company called Rev Card that was also FDIC insured in 2019. And people were wondering when they were going to receive their card. None of that matters anymore. That's ancient history. We need to focus on the present, the here and now. You can be where I am. Right now, all you have to do is believe and start sharing this incredible opportunity. Remember, you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with.